Have you ever felt drained by the opinions of others, trapped in the noise, chasing validation in a world that never stops talking? You scroll, you compare, you question your worth, you shrink. Bit by bit, you forget who you are. But what if I told you your peace, your power, your purpose all begin when you stop chasing and start turning inward? When you stop asking for permission and start claiming your space. The world is loud, but silence is your weapon. Focus is your freedom. And you are your greatest project. This is the shift. This is the awakening. No more distractions, no more comparisons. It's time to focus on you. So if you're ready to reclaim your energy, to find peace in a chaotic world, to rise quietly but powerfully, then listen closely. Because today I'm going to share with you 10 powerful Buddhist-inspired teachings that will shift your mindset, sharpen your focus, and reconnect you with your inner strength. These are not just lessons. They are tools for clarity, for calm, for confidence. Let's begin. Your path starts now. Lesson 1. Guard your energy. Your energy is your most valuable currency. More than time, more than money. Because wherever your energy goes, your life follows. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you move through this world, all of it is powered by the energy you give. And if you keep giving it away to the wrong things, you will keep living the wrong life. Think about it. Every distraction, every toxic relationship, every unnecessary worry, they're draining you, quietly, slowly. And if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day wondering why you feel so empty inside. Not because you're broken, but because you've been bleeding energy into things that don't build you, don't inspire you, don't respect you. That ends now. Guard your energy like your future depends on it, because it does. Set boundaries. And mean them. Say no without guilt. Distance yourself from people who feed off your light but offer nothing in return. Stop chasing approval from those who don't even understand your vision. You weren't made to be available for everything and everyone. You were made to grow, to rise, to build something real, and that requires presence, focus, clarity. Like a fire, your energy needs fuel. Surround yourself with what feeds your soul: peace, purpose, growth, silence, strength. Eliminate what drains you. Because the truth is, not everyone deserves access to you. Not every battle deserves your reaction. Not every noise deserves your attention. Protect your energy and you'll start to feel the shift. You'll gain power. You'll feel lighter. You'll think clearer. You'll move with intention instead of reaction. And that's when the magic happens. When your energy is no longer scattered, but directed like a laser at what truly matters. You don't owe your energy to anything that doesn't help you become the person you're trying to be. Protect it, sharpen it, focus it. That's how you take back control of your life. Lesson 2. Stop measuring your life by someone else's ruler. Comparison will kill your spirit. Quietly, ruthlessly. It will make you question your worth, doubt your path, and lose sight of your own progress. And the worst part? Most of the time, you're comparing yourself to a highlight reel, not the real struggle behind the scenes. You look at someone else's success, and suddenly your wins feel small. You see their confidence, their lifestyle, their timeline, and you start to think you're behind, that you should be doing more, that you're not enough. But here's the truth. Your journey is yours. Your timing is not theirs. Your lessons, your pain, your growth, they're tailor-made for you. Life isn't a race, and there's no scoreboard that matters more than the one inside you. You are not late. You are not lost. You are unfolding exactly as you're meant to. Comparison blinds you to your blessings. It distracts you from your mission. It pulls you away from your power. While you're busy watching someone else's chapter, you're missing the beauty of your own becoming. Don't let someone else's success make you forget your own potential. Don't let their lane distract you from building yours. And never forget, someone out there is praying for the life you already have. You weren't born to copy. You were born to create, to lead, to rise in your own way at your own pace. So stop comparing, start appreciating, Stay focused, because the moment you stop trying to catch up to anyone, you finally start moving forward, free, clear, and powerful. Your story is still being written. Keep your eyes on your own pages. And here's something else they don't tell you. Comparison isn't just unproductive. It's exhausting. It drains your joy, clouds your judgment, and leaves you chasing standards that were never meant for you in the first place. The moment you scroll, you start to shrink. The moment you compare, you start to compromise. You begin bending yourself to fit someone else's mold, and that's how authenticity dies. Slowly, quietly, until one day, you don't even recognize your reflection because you've been too busy trying to become someone else. But your power, it lives in your difference, in your story, in your scars, your pace, your process. Nobody else walks in your shoes, feels your soul, or carries your calling, and that makes your path sacred. You need to honor that path, guard it, own it. Because the truth is, no matter how perfectly someone else seems to have it, they have their own struggles, their own doubts, their own silent battles. You can't see them, but they're there. So stop romanticizing their life and resenting yours. Instead, zoom in on your growth. Celebrate your little wins. Track how far you've come, not how far someone else is. That's where confidence is built. Not in comparison, but in clarity. You don't need to compete. You need to commit to yourself, to your vision, to your mission. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who's ahead, it's about who stayed true. Lesson 3. Protect your peace at all costs. In a world that constantly demands your attention, your peace is your superpower. We live in noisy times. Everyone wants access to your mind, your energy, your emotions. It's non-stop. And if you're not intentional, you'll find yourself pulled in every direction except your own. Here's the truth. Not everything deserves a response. Not everyone deserves access. You don't need to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing your peace. You are allowed to step back, to be unavailable, to unplug, to rebuild yourself in silence. Because when your mind is calm, your decisions are clearer. Your energy flows forward, your goals get sharper, your life becomes less reactive and more intentional. Protecting your peace means setting boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself too. Stop overcommitting. Stop saying yes when you mean no. Stop feeding the habits that rob you of rest and presence. You're not here to be constantly exhausted. You're here to live deeply, love fully, and move purposefully. So start treating your peace like it's sacred, because it is. A calm mind is a sharp weapon, and a peaceful soul that's unstoppable. Toxic relationships, negative self-talk, constant comparison, and endless distractions all chip away at your calm. Ask yourself every day, does this person, situation, or thought fuel my growth or drain my spirit? If it drains you, have the courage to walk away, no explanations needed. Setting boundaries is your greatest act of self-love. Say no without guilt. Silence the voices that push you to overextend or overthink. Your time and energy are finite. Protect them like the rare treasures they are. Remember, peace is not about avoiding challenges or discomfort. It's about cultivating an inner sanctuary where you can face life's storms without losing yourself. When your mind is calm, you see clearly, choose wisely, and act with intention. The world will try to pull you into chaos. That's its default, but you have the power to choose differently. You can choose peace, presence, and purpose instead. So, today, right now, commit to protecting your peace fiercely. Turn down the noise, clear out what no longer serves you, and watch how your life shifts when your energy is grounded in calm, not chaos. Lesson 4. Take full responsibility for your life. Your life is your creation. Every thought, choice, and action shapes the reality you live in. When you stop blaming others, circumstances, or past mistakes, you reclaim your true power. This is where real freedom begins. It's easy to fall into the trap of victimhood, feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or controlled by outside forces. But every moment you spend pointing fingers is a moment lost from building your future. The truth is, no one else can live your life for you or make your dreams happen. Taking responsibility means looking in the mirror with honesty and courage. It means owning your feelings, your habits, your failures, and your victories without excuses or avoidance. It's about saying, I am the captain of my ship, the master of my fate. When you embrace this mindset, you stop waiting for permission or perfect conditions. You stop hoping for someone else to save you or fix your problems. Instead, you become the unstoppable force of change in your own story. Yes, life will throw challenges your way, but the difference lies in how you respond, whether you choose to rise, learn, and grow, or remain stuck in blame and despair. So, start today. Look at your life honestly. Where can you take more ownership? What small step can you take right now that moves you closer to the life you want? The moment you do, you shift from powerless to powerful. Your life is in your hands. Own it fully, create it boldly, and watch how your world transforms when you become the author of your own destiny. Lesson 4. Own your life. Take full responsibility. Taking responsibility means owning every part of your story. The successes, the failures, the choices, and the consequences. It's the difference between being a passenger in your life and being the driver. There's an old story about a young monk who sought wisdom from his master. Frustrated by his slow progress in meditation and understanding, he blamed distractions, his environment, even his own mind. The master gave him a simple task: go outside and bring me a broom. The young monk returned quickly, but the master shook his head. You didn't sweep the floor first. The master explained, if you want clarity, peace, and mastery over your mind, you must first take responsibility for your own space, your own life. You can't control the world around you, but you can control how you respond and what you cultivate within. The monk realized his struggle wasn't because of external distractions, but his unwillingness to take full ownership of his journey. From that day forward, he committed to daily discipline, to clearing not only his room but also his mind. Taking responsibility isn't about controlling everything around you. It's about choosing how you respond and owning your growth. No matter what life throws your way. When you stop blaming outside forces, you reclaim your power. You move from waiting for life to happen to you to making life happen through you. Ask yourself today, what part of your life are you ready to own? What story will you rewrite by stepping fully into your power? Start now. Take one small step toward that ownership, because every step forward is a step toward freedom. Lesson 5. Embrace stillness to hear your true voice. In a world that never stops moving, silence and stillness are revolutionary acts. When you slow down, you create space to listen, not to the noise outside, but to the quiet wisdom within. A famous story tells of a wandering monk who sought enlightenment. He traveled far and wide, chasing teachers, rituals, and knowledge. One day he arrived at a serene temple high in the mountains. The master there simply told him, sit in silence for 3 days. At first, the monk was restless, filled with doubts and impatience. But as the days passed, the noise in his mind began to settle. In that stillness, he heard his own heart speak clearly for the first time. No distractions, no expectations, just pure truth. That moment changed his path forever. Stillness is not about doing nothing. It's about reconnecting with your core, your values, your dreams, your deepest wisdom. When you embrace stillness, you tune out the chaos and tune into your true voice. Don't be afraid of silence. Lean into it. Let it guide you when the world tries to pull you in 1,000 directions. Start today. Take 5 minutes to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and listen. What does your soul want to tell you? The answers you seek are already inside. You just need to be still enough to hear them. Stillness is a muscle you must train. At first it feels uncomfortable. like sitting with a restless storm inside your mind. But the more you practice, the easier it becomes to find peace amid chaos. Think about how often your thoughts pull you toward worry, fear, or doubt. In those moments, stillness is your refuge. It's where you reclaim control over your mind, instead of being controlled by it. The young monk's journey reminds us, wisdom is not found in endless searching or external validation. It's found in the quiet moments when you stop running and simply be. This lesson is a call to honor your inner world as much as your outer world. When you dedicate time to stillness, you're not wasting time. You're cultivating clarity, resilience, and strength. So today, challenge yourself. Turn off the noise, unplug from distractions, and sit in silence. Even 5 minutes can begin the transformation. Your true voice is waiting patiently, ready to guide you toward a life of purpose and peace. Lesson 6. Your boundaries are your power. In life, saying no is not selfish. It's essential. Your time, energy, and focus are finite resources. Guard them with intention. There's an old story about a wise monk who carried a simple wooden bucket. Whenever someone asked for water, he would give generously, until one day the bucket developed a crack. Water started leaking, and the monk realized that giving without limits drained his own well. He learned to repair the bucket first, setting clear boundaries so he could continue to serve without losing himself. Like that monk, you must protect your energy by setting boundaries. It's okay to say no to things that don't serve your growth or peace. When you honor your limits, you create space to focus on what truly matters: your path, your dreams, your healing. Remember, boundaries are not walls to shut others out, but gates that protect your sacred space. By standing firm in your limits, you reclaim your power and make room for genuine connection and progress. Setting boundaries is not about pushing people away or being harsh. It's about honoring your own needs and values so you can show up fully, healthy, focused, and strong. Without boundaries, your energy leaks out like water through a cracked bucket. You give so much that you become drained, overwhelmed, and lost. Think of your energy as the roots of a tree. If the roots are weak or tangled, the tree cannot stand tall or bear fruit. Boundaries help keep your roots deep and steady so you can grow resilient and reach higher. It's also a lesson in self-respect. When you say no to distractions, negativity, or demands that don't align with your goals, you say yes to yourself. You send a powerful message: I am worthy of my own time and peace. And as the monk discovered, repairing his bucket meant he could continue giving water without losing himself. Similarly, your boundaries help you give your best, not from emptiness but from fullness. Practice this daily. Notice where your energy leaks and what drains you, then gently but firmly set limits. It might feel uncomfortable at first. Change always does. But with time, your boundaries become a source of strength, clarity, and freedom. Your energy is sacred. Protect it by saying no when needed, and watch how your life transforms as you focus on what truly feeds your soul. Perfection keeps you frozen in place, trapped in doubt and fear of failure. It whispers that you're not ready, not good enough, or that your efforts won't matter. But the truth is, every step forward, no matter how small or imperfect, is a victory. Think about the mighty oak tree. It didn't grow overnight or perfectly. From the start, it began as a tiny acorn, pushed through dirt, faced storms, and kept growing, imperfectly, unevenly, but steadily. That's the power of progress. When you focus on progress, you build resilience. You learn from mistakes instead of fearing them. You open doors to possibilities you never imagined. So, reject the lie that you must be perfect to start or succeed. Your growth is a journey, not a destination. Each imperfect step brings you closer to the best version of yourself. Keep moving, keep growing. Your future self will thank you. Lesson 8. Guard your mind like a fortress. Your mind is the battlefield where your future is won or lost. Every thought you entertain shapes your reality. Negative, self-doubting thoughts are like invaders trying to breach your fortress walls. But you hold the power to defend your inner world. Imagine a wise monk meditating in a quiet temple. Around him, chaos may swirl, but his mind remains calm, clear, and focused. He doesn't let outside noise control his peace. Instead, he chooses what to let in and what to block out. You must do the same. Protect your mind by feeding it positivity, truth, and encouragement. When destructive thoughts try to sneak in, confront them, challenge them, and replace them with affirmations of your strength and worth. The fortress of your mind is sacred. Build it strong, guard it fiercely. Because when your mind is your ally, nothing can stop you from becoming the person you are meant to be. Lesson 9. Embrace impermanence to find freedom. One of the most profound teachings of Buddhism is the truth of impermanence, anicca. Everything in life is constantly changing. Joy, pain, success, failure, even your thoughts and feelings are never fixed. This reality can be uncomfortable, but it is also incredibly liberating. When you accept that nothing lasts forever, you stop clinging to what no longer serves you. Whether it's a past mistake, a limiting belief, or a painful circumstance. Instead, you learn to flow with life's changes, trusting that every ending is a new beginning in disguise. Imagine a river that never stops moving. If it held onto a single spot, it would stagnate and lose its vitality. But because it flows freely, it nourishes everything around it and moves toward the ocean, its vast, limitless destination. Your life is like that river. When you resist change, you cause your own suffering. When you embrace impermanence, you unlock the power to let go and grow. This frees you to focus on the present moment, the only place where true transformation happens. The Buddha said, "Nothing is forever except change." Let this truth fuel your courage to release what weighs you down and step forward with an open heart. By embracing impermanence, you reclaim your power, not by trying to control everything, but by mastering your response to what life brings. Lesson 10. Own your journey. Be the author of your life. No one else can walk your path or live your truth. The power to shape your life lies entirely in your hands. This is both a profound responsibility and an incredible gift. The Buddha taught that we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. Your mind is the seedbed of your reality. What you nurture there will grow. So, own your story, the triumphs and the struggles. Let every experience be a teacher, not a chain. When obstacles arise, see them as opportunities to cultivate patience, wisdom, and strength. Don't wait for permission or perfect conditions to start living fully. The present moment is your launching pad. Take intentional steps forward, fueled by purpose and self-belief. Imagine your life as a blank scroll. Each day, each choice is a brushstroke. Paint with boldness, authenticity, and love for yourself. You are not a passenger. You are the author, the creator, and the hero of your own remarkable journey. Keep focusing inward, keep growing, keep shining. The world is waiting for your unique light. You've now got a powerful set of lessons to guide your focus on yourself with motivation and Buddhist insight. Nothing in life happens to you without your involvement. The Buddha taught us about karma, the unshakable law of cause and effect. Every thought, every word, every action you take is a seed planted deep within your being. The reality you live tomorrow is the harvest of the choices you make today. This truth is liberating, yet it demands your full responsibility. Stop waiting for the world to change or for perfect circumstances to magically appear. Waiting is a trap that steals your power and holds you captive in the endless cycle of suffering. The moment you take complete ownership of your life, you unlock a freedom beyond anything external can offer. You become the master of your own fate, the architect of your own reality. Blaming others, blaming your past, or blaming fate keeps you stuck in a victim mindset. This is the very cause of dissatisfaction and pain. But when you own your choices, when you recognize that your mind shapes your experience, you reclaim your power and open the door to true transformation. The Buddha's wisdom is clear. You yourself must strive. The Buddha's only point the way. No one else can walk your path or carry your burden. Every challenge, every obstacle, every setback is your greatest teacher. They are not punishments or signs of failure, but opportunities for growth, for deepening your strength and wisdom. Face your difficulties with courage and mindfulness. See them as fuel to ignite your inner fire, not reasons to give up. This is the path of awakening, choosing to rise each time you fall, choosing growth over comfort, clarity over confusion. When you fully own your life, you stop being a passive passenger. You become the driver of your destiny, steering through storms with calm and intention. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Train it with discipline, feed it with positive, purposeful thoughts, and watch how your world begins to change. This is your life. No one else holds your power but you. The moment you accept this truth, you step into your highest self. You become unstoppable. So stand firm in your power. Choose your thoughts deliberately. Act with intention. Own your story fully and create the reality you desire. The future is yours to shape. Own it boldly and without hesitation. Life doesn't just happen to you. It's shaped by your mind, your choices, and your actions. The Buddha taught that everything arises from causes and conditions, and that our thoughts and intentions create our experience of the world. You hold the power to shape your future by what you cultivate in your mind today. Blaming others or your circumstances keeps you trapped in suffering. True freedom begins when you take full responsibility for your life. This shift from victimhood to ownership is the path to lasting peace and happiness. Long ago, a student asked the Buddha, "Master, how can I find peace when my life feels out of control?" The Buddha replied with a simple metaphor. There was once a man traveling on a boat. Halfway across the river, a storm arose, tossing the boat violently. The man could choose to panic and be swept away by the waves, or he could hold tightly to the oars, steady his hands, and guide the boat to the shore. The student asked, "But the storm is so strong. How can he manage it alone?" The Buddha smiled. The storm is real, but the man's grip on the oars is his choice. If he lets go, the storm wins. If he holds firm, he directs his fate. This story reminds us that while life's challenges are unavoidable, your response, your attitude and actions determine where you end up. By owning your life, you choose to steer through adversity rather than be tossed by it. You are the master of your mind, the captain of your soul. Each moment offers you a choice, to give away your power or to claim it back. Own your life today. Take the oars firmly in your hands and guide your journey with courage and clarity. You've just unlocked 10 powerful lessons to help you focus on yourself, protect your energy, and live with intention and courage. These lessons are your tools for growth and transformation, but knowledge alone isn't enough. It's action that creates change. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to stay inspired and keep growing every day. Share these lessons with friends and loved ones who need this reminder, because we rise stronger together. Your journey to a better, more focused life starts with one step and one community to support you along the way.